Hello, kids. This story that I'm about to tell you is about bullying. So I hope you learned that bullying is not being a friend, it is not doing anything but making you an enemy of the people that you are around, or not an enemy, but disliked. Not everybody sees people as an enemy, but you will be very disliked if you become one of the person that we are talking about in this story. I hope you enjoy it. Have fun. You guys, don't bully.
This is a story about a bully by the name of Trump the Rhino. Donald the Bully Rhino. Once upon a time, deep in the sunny savannah, lived a giant rhinoceros named Donald. Donald was the biggest rhino for miles around. Because he was so big, he believed he was also the smartest. I'm always right. Donald would shout, "I know everything. You should all listen to me." The other animals would look at each other and quietly shake their heads. Donald never listened to anyone. If the elephants warned him that a bridge was too weak, Donald charged across it anyway. Crack! Splash! Into the river he went. When the birds warned him that a storm was coming, Donald laughed. "What do birds know?" he said. A few minutes later, rain poured down so hard that Donald got stuck in a muddy puddle. When the squirrels told him not to stand beneath a rotten tree, Donald snorted. "I'm too strong to worry about trees." Crash! The old tree fell right behind him, missing him by only a few inches. Still, Donald never admitted he had made a mistake. Instead, he would say, "I meant to do that." The animals tried to help him. The wise owl offered advice. The elephants offered experience. The beavers offered clever ideas. Even the little field mouse had good suggestions. But Donald would only puff out his chest and say, "I don't need advice from tiny animals." As the weeks passed, fewer and fewer animals wanted to spend time with Donald. It wasn't because he was a rhino. It was because he acted like a bully. He pushed the front of every line. He interrupted every conversation. He bragged all day long. And whenever something went wrong, he blamed someone else. One afternoon, Donald found himself standing all alone beside the watering hole. No one wanted to play. No one wanted to work with him. No one even wanted to hear another one of his speeches. Donald looked around and wondered, why doesn't anyone want to be my friend? Just then, the old owl landed on a nearby branch. The owl said gently, "Being the biggest doesn't make you the best. Friends don't follow someone because they are loud. They follow someone because they are kind, honest, and willing to listen." Donald had never thought about that before. For the first time in his life, he stayed quiet long enough to hear someone else speak. And that was the beginning of a very different kind of adventure. The end, for now, to be continued in part 2. Donald learns to listen, where Donald slowly discovers that real strength comes from humility, kindness, and working together.